Okay, so you're going to see a ton of videos out there of how to set your statue when it comes in, rituals to be done. And here's the thing, I've watched a lot of them over the last couple of days just to kind of see what was out there, what people were saying. And different people had different rituals and different things that they did. But instead of presenting it like, this is something you can do, this is what I do, it's presented as this is what you have to do. And I wanted to put a different perspective out there for this. For the simple fact that I don't do any of that. You can. There's all kinds of reasons why to do ritual and to create ritual because it involves all of our senses. It brings in that physical element into the unseen element, the spirit elements, and doing those connections. And especially in the beginning, if you are just beginning, if you are just starting out, these things can be very, very helpful to you as far as helping you to alter your mind and the way that you perceive things and to connect in a different way. So I'm not saying there's anything bad about it. The only complaint I have is when we're like, you have to do it this way. And each one is different. So which one do you have to do? So for me, I don't do any of that. My relationship, my bond with the mother is what creates, them coming to life in that way, to consecrate them in that way. I don't do anything special. So I recently just got this one. I just did a video about that if you want to, hear about her. Anyway, I didn't do anything. The moment I took her out of the box and I held her in my hand and I looked in her face, I saw the mother there. Felt it so deep. And it was just this beautiful thing because I have a really long relationship with her. And so for me, that was the main thing, putting her on her space on the altar and, just being present with her and sitting with her and being present. And I think that's one of the parts that I'm not hearing people talk about. I'm not hearing them talk about that it isn't about all the ritual. It isn't about these specific things and having these specific things. It is about the bond we build with her. It's how we hold her in our heart. It's how we live with her in our lives. These are the things that truly matter. This is what's going to ground and solidify not just your practices, but your relationship with her. And it takes time. It takes presence. It takes being able to show up every day, even when we're not in the best spaces. You're maybe not going to be doing something. Maybe you're just grabbing your little cup of tea and sitting down with her and spilling out all the things that are on your mind. That is still nurturing and feeding that bond between you. You're giving her time. You're giving her your energy and your space in your life to be and to exist. These things have been so underrated, but they are the most powerful things you can do. So I'm just putting out another perspective. If you want to do rituals, if you want to have this whole, ritual for yourself of how you set a statue when you bring one in, that's great. I'm not downing that at all. I would say create your own. Use everybody else's. Go look and see what everybody else is doing, what they're saying, how they do it. Even if they're saying you have to do it this way, it's how they do it. And then what works with you? What fits with you and her relationship? What is your mode with her and magic with her? What are the tools that you use with her that feed and nurture that bond between you? use those. Create your own ritual. If ritual helps you, if you're just starting out, you know, and just starting to build that bond, then do that. But also know that you don't have to do that either. Because at the end of the day, it's about you and your bond with her. It's about the relationship between you and how you show up and how you live with her in your life. Just putting that out there. Have a wonderful day.